This video will be 100% irrelevant by the time chapter 1047 comes out, but I wanted to talk about it because it is a really cool theory and it shines some light on the mystery of the cover page of last week's chapter. So right here it says chapter 1046, the pair of intruders, hear me out. This was crafted by a guy named Lidex Predictions, and without further ado, let's hop into his theory. So it starts off by saying, so everyone is speculating these pair of intruders to be the Blackbeard Pirates, which, to be fair, I don't know who else it would be. I don't know. You see the shoes, they're not Germa shoes, and these guys are running away in fear. Who could this be? But he says, hear me out. Blackbeard Pirates have nothing to do in Chocolate Town. No poneglyphs, no real enemy, and nothing to accomplish. Also, the cape and boots just don't fit someone in the Blackbeard Pirates. And don't forget that it is a side story. It is meant to fill holes of characters in the story. If something that big, like Blackbeard Pirates arriving in Big Mom's territory, will happen, it will be in the main story, which I kind of do agree with. Imagine we leave Wano, and post Wano, they're reading the newspaper, and the first headline is, Blackbeard Pirates destroy Whole Cake Island. I think that would have a lot more impact on the story narratively than if it were done in a cover page side story. So I do agree with that. So, who else can it be? I've searched for a pair of characters that used to be together. First of all, thought about maybe the two other Germa members that were not captured, but the cape and the boots just don't seem to synchronize. Then I figured it out. I found the perfect match, which I love this, dude. I am a huge Crocodile fan, so when I saw somebody was bringing this man back into the spotlight, I lost my mind. I was like, I gotta turn on the video. I gotta talk about this one. Yes, he predicts it is going to be Crocodile and Dawes Bones Mr. 1. The boots, the cape, everything. And we'll go back to the picture too. Let's look at this. One of them has this little point right here and it has this weird arch going on. This one is kind of droopy, and let's go back to it. Boom, you have the droopy and you have the huge arc. Wow, this guy even looked at the capes, my man. Also, don't forget the last panel that we got of these two when they were reading the news about Luffy after Marineford. And it says here, Grand Line, a certain town in a certain country. I love that. I love how descriptive Oda is of some of these places. He's like, oh, it's a place in the One Piece universe. Do not forget it. Crocodile says, what do they think they're doing? So soon after they almost lost their lives. This must be a part of some larger plan. That, or is it simply insanity? And then Crocodile responds, do you think that's it, Dawes? Crocodile contradicted Dawes' remark, saying that he himself was healed, and decided to head out to the New World as proof. Crocodile then invited Dawes to go with him. Dawes naturally accepted the offer without hesitation. Also, it would be a great cover story to show that these two really went to the New World together and arrived in Big Mom's territory, when every other strong member is not there. I do agree. I think this is great. And we do know that Crocodile has the confidence to fight a Yonko of the Seas, because do you remember back in Marineford? Even though he stood zero chance, he tried time and time again to attack Whitebeard. But now that Whitebeard is gone, what is he after? Is he after the One Piece? I would assume so. And the reason I say he might be after the One Piece is because you recall the film Stampede, Crocodile was one of the main characters after Gold D. Rogers' log post to Laugh-Tale. So it wouldn't be too far of a stretch to say canonically, Crocodile might also be after the One Piece here. And what better time to get that poneglyph than when Big Mom isn't home? And let's see what some of the comments say here. I can see it, and I'd love for Crocodile to return to the series. I've always found it weird that the OG, Mafia Dawn-looking character in the world of One Piece wasn't present in the arc where Underworld played its first and so far only real role in the post-time skip era. It's funny because I agree with this guy's statement, but never once have I looked back at Whole Cake Island and thought of it as a black market kind of arc. It was really just Sanji and his family and the wedding and Big Mom and all of them. The brokers that they brought in during the wedding itself, they were kind of pushed to the side, except for Stussy, who turned out to be a CP0 agent, and except for Big News Morgan, who is big news. So yes, I do agree. We do have like those Underworld characters, and Crocodile would have been a cool character to see there. All right, so the next comment says it's Yosaku and Johnny. Who else but the most iconic bounty hunter duo coming to take Katakuri's head? Oh, he's injured, man. Technically the best time to kill Katakuri. Wow. I kind of agree. Wait, can we look it up? No, stop it. He has the cape. He could match it, dude. He could match the silhouette. Johnny doesn't have a cape, but hey, I mean, New World Drip, he could have a cape right now. It's not out of the books just yet. Oda could pull something wacky here. Pretty sure the person on the left is wearing heels, likely a female with 217 upvotes. All right, these guys are seeing something we don't see. Let's go back and check it out. All right. I can see it. I can see it being a heel. You have that arch right here, and imagine you put like a little wedge right here too. This could definitely be a heel. The one problem I have is that other than Reiju, I don't know who it would be. Reiju, One Piece. Okay, because like if you look at her shoes, it's just like she always wears those bubble. Okay, look at those feet, my man. Wait, where are the shoes? Are we gonna see everything but the shoes? Yeah, so her shoes right here just do not match it, right? And like these are the only shoes we have seen her wear. So it could be Reiju in heels, but I just don't imagine Oda would all of a sudden say, hey, let's change their wardrobe 100%, you know? Especially since these shoes right here are the shoes she wears when she goes into battle. So why would she not wear these bubbly shoes, right? Like, she's not going to a fashion show and she doesn't need to wear whatever this is. She should be wearing these because they're a part of her battle suit, her raid suit. So it doesn't make sense if she were to take them off and wear something completely different. That's my argument to that one. But I do agree, it could be heels, it could be a female as well. Blackbeard might want to come to Chocolate Town for one reason: Pudding. The only living person that we know of besides Robin that could potentially be able to read the poneglyphs is Pudding. How are we going to reach Laugh Tale and One Piece without poneglyph deciphering? We haven't met a single person from the Three-Eyed tribe besides her. If it's the Blackbeard Pirates, then it makes sense why they're on Pudding's territory. They're looking for her. If they are, then I'm guessing it's Katarina Devon. She has a cape and she wears heels. And Von Augur, who also wears a cape. Yo, this is looking pretty good. I like that so far. Also, important to note that Katarina Devon is obsessed with collecting beautiful women's heads. And Pudding is really beautiful. So here's some food for thought. Dude, Sanji would lose his mind. You know, honestly, I was wondering who Sanji might fight out of the Blackbeard Pirates. But if she kills Pudding, then I could see Sanji going freaking ham, maybe even hitting a woman for once. But the more believable answer is that it could be Lola and Chiffon. That is why the guy in the middle isn't startled, because he recognizes them. Lola also wears a cape. We saw it in previous cover story that she and her sister were reunited with their father. Maybe it's Lola and Chiffon who came for revenge, or to save Pudding, or to save the Germa brothers as a way of repaying Sanji. Also, side note, Beige wears a cape as well, but my bet is on Lola and Chiffon. Lola was the minister of Chocolate Town, and Pudding believed she would come back, and so it makes sense as to why they would be there. I like that a lot. I just don't see it happening because, like, yes, one guy recognizes them, right? And we have this weird money gem emerald thing on top of them. But at the same time, why would this one guy be like, oh, I recognize them, and then 99% of everybody else is running away? They are someone that they could recognize, maybe via a newspaper. Maybe it could be Lola and Chiffon. But it has to be somebody that strikes fear in the hearts of many, because we see these dudes literally running for their lives. Except for this guy and a child who probably doesn't know any better. I do like the theory. I think Chiffon and Beige would be a better guess than Lola. That's just my personal opinion. But yeah, I do like that a lot. I think it's just the two uncaptured Germa siblings. This is the simplest, most straightforward, and very likely correct answer. This and the Blackbeard theories are fun, but the cover story mentions Germa, so it would be odd if it didn't focus on them. And I do agree. At very first, when I saw this, I was like convinced that it would be the Germa siblings. But thinking about the shoe, like, I feel like there's a reason why Oda put the shoes here, right? He put a silhouette, he put ambiguousness on this cover story, and I could be reading too deep into it, but the fact that he focuses on the shoes, which is something that, you know, the siblings have very, very, very noticeable shoes, right? Here, let's go to Ichiji. I can't even spell it right now. Ichiji One Piece. Like, if you look at his shoes, they're not like boots. They're, oh my gosh, they have like black. What is this? What is going on here? Not on my One Piece video. Oh my goodness. Wow, nothing. Oh, I typed fan art. Where did fan art come from? Hello, welcome back, guys. Sorry about that. But if you took a look at Ichiji here, his battle shoes are very distinguishable. Same with Reiju, which we just looked at. I feel like there's a reason why Oda said, hey, here's the shoes and only the shoes. if it was Ichiji and if it was Reiju showing up, why wouldn't he just draw them on the cover page story? He did not have to hide them if that was the case. Because like I said, there's no reason why these guys would not be wearing their shoes. These are their battle shoes, and if they're going to retrieve their brothers and have to fight a town, potentially Katakuri, to get them back, then why would they not be donned in their armor? You could say they're just walking without their raid suits on, but I mean, that doesn't really make a lot of sense, since considering we've only seen them without their raid suits once, and that's during the wedding itself. But yeah, that's my personal opinion. I do really enjoy these theories. I love what Oda does here. And this might be one of the first cover page stories where I've actually paid attention and I'm actually like wondering what is going to happen. Like, I'm so hyped for the next chapter. But at the same time, I'm really hyped to see where the cover page story goes to. For me, it's like I'm getting 2 chapters at once. I'm getting the cover page and I'm also getting the actual chapter. But yeah, with that being said, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This was a really short video. I didn't have a lot of time. And I really do love this guy's theory, which I will link down below as well. Major kudos to this man, because I was on the Blackbeard hype train. But when I saw somebody bring a plausible theory that isn't Blackbeard and isn't the Germa siblings, I wanted to shine a light on it, and I thought it was really freaking cool. So yeah, thanks for watching, and catch you guys next time. Peace out.